You're very welcome back. Now this morning we're looking at racing styles that'll grab the attention of any judge at Ladies' Day.
Stylist Laura Jordan has stayed with us. Hello again, Laura.
Hello.
Hi,
Earlier
Laura.
on we saw beautiful headpieces really making a statement this summer.
Yes.
We're going to concentrate now on the traditional hats, but I suppose they're hats with a twist really, aren't
Exactly. I think millinery has moved on a lot in the last few years in terms of almost being architectural in the way that hats are created. So it's more like a headpiece as opposed to a hat in itself, and that's what we're going to look at this morning.
Right, well, we get straight into it.
We will indeed, yeah.
Kelly is up first again.
Yes, so Kelly is wearing a hat from Susan McGee Millinery, based in Kilteen in County Down. All her pieces, again, made to order or else to buy from McElhenny's in Letterkenny. And here we've just popped the black, which is a real statement and not often a colour you see for racing in the summer. But again, that kind of linen feel through it gives a little bit of a lightness, and you can see the light going through the top half of the hat. So it gives a lovely bit of height. And then we have the print, the brocade in the centre, which again matches in with the print we've gone for in the dress. So this is a really simple jersey dress. It's sleek, and again, because you've got a lot of detail up at the hat, we want to give a V-neck to give a bit of skin to balance it off, and just a delicate little piece of jewellery there from Rocks just to set it off nicely. Again, because we've gone big on the hat, you just don't want to have anything too overpowering on the neck, just to balance the look. Arms are covered, which is helpful if you're not trying to think about a jacket or something over it. Again, good price point, so helpful in that if you're spending on, say, the hat, you're able to make some saving elsewhere. Very flattering mid-cut through the centre as well, and again that cinching in at the waist is brilliant, so it just gives that all over good silhouette, which is what we want. And then as we move down to the bracelet, which matches in with our neck piece, again just really simple, that 9-carat gold, just a 3-piece heart, and then we have a little small stud ring as well just to blend with that nicely. So just keeping it simple with mindful of the print. And then our shoes are the patent, again in the black, so very practical for a day at the races. They can be wiped clean, and then a little bit of animal print at the back to kind of pull in the texture that we see on the dress.
The shape of the dress is just so feminine, isn't it? And that strategic ruching is very flattering, isn't it? On every shape and size.
It comes really from the Jan van Furstenberg concept years ago, the wrap and then
dress,
we kind of moved into the ruching you see with Isa in London. So it's being copied and complemented in lots of different brands. It's a great one to go for.
Now, Ursula looks sensational here. It's the type of dress you'd have for years.
This is a really timeless, elegant cream piece. This is from Silk Peaches in Ballincollig. Could do a lot of racewear and occasion pieces. I love even the hat that we have here placed with it. It's got the rose gold and the cream, which brings those colours in nicely. Again, a little bit of height. This again from Susan McGee. Everything made to order, and also then you can buy from the pieces she has on social media and in store.
Now, is that a hat, Laura, or a fascinator?
This is, oh, that's a very good question. I think because the base is a hat, if that makes sense, there's a base hat on it. Whereas fascinators tend to be a clip or a hairband, which have height and fabric added to it. But I consider this one a hat because it has elastic as well to hold it on. And then we have, just really simple to set it off, a slight drop in the earring. These are the sterling silver and rose gold from Rocks. Again, just a small bit of sparkle, and we have that reflected in the neckline as well. This is a really interesting neckline. It's not quite a V, and it's not, you know, it's not a very open, but again, it's just almost a reverse.
Like a high sweetheart.
Yes, and it just works really nicely to show off that small piece of jewellery that we have then just popped into the clavicle. And it's, I suppose, even the way we have the waist pulled in, it just gives shape to the dress, but it's not too tight. And then again, we've the fold over the front flowing right down to calf length, so it gives that a good, elegant and ladylike feel if you're looking for that look for your day at the races.
Might be a silly question, but should we be trying on hats to know what suits our face shape?
Often, because I even know just from placing and styling them, you've got to figure out whether it's left, right or centre alignment that works the best. I definitely would advise trying on, because height typically works for most people, and it lifts the face, and because we all want to go up with the face and I suppose all parts of our bodies, so I would do that. And here we have then our Gabor shoes. These are from Green's Shoes, available on their website or in their stores in Eyre Square, the Crescent in Limerick and in Letterkenny. Really simple, classic piece.
Do you know what? That's such a regal look, isn't it? It's
so just elegant.
So elegant and beautiful. And it's a huge hat, but it's so light that it doesn't look like it's overpowering.
The neutral hues, when there's so much bright colours at race day.
Exactly. It does pop, and it would catch the eye because it's so light and bright. And speaking of catching the eye, the red, again, works so well on a sallow complexion and on a brunette, which we have here. Often we put red on a blonde, which can pop, but it really does add when you put it all together. So we've gone for red on red. So we've got the felt headpiece again with the hat base, and then the work all the way through. So really intricate, and again would catch the eye without question. And then we've put our drop. These are from Thomas Sabo, and there's a little bit of coloured sparkle in the stones that we see here, and these are available from Rocks on Grafton Street and in Stillorgan, complemented with that Y shape at the neck as well, which just fits in nicely with the neckline of the dress. This dress also from Silk Peach in Ballincolleagues, again just for something a little bit different. And we have the buttons down through the front, which again just adds a little bit of extra sparkle and detail, and the fringing, which is quite unusual, and again just adds a little bit of difference. So all about catching the judge's eye.
Sarah looks sensational. It really complements her figure because it's not quite tight midi dress that we feel confined in. There's a little bit of give in the bottom of the skirt,
which is
important.
important.
The kind of Gatsby fringing vibe as well.
Yeah, and as you walk, it just kind of gets even more detailed and movement. Yeah, which is important because you tend to not be standing still on race days. And then we have the rose gold and silver sandal. Again, nice to have a little bit of a high ankle strap on that, just to give it a little bit more support. And then
see what you mean. Look at that.
So it gives
gorgeous. That hat is on a hairband.
Yes, it is indeed.
And most of them.
Yeah, or hairband or elastic, depending on what suits the height of the hat.
Thank you, Laura.
Gorgeous
Beautiful looks there.
Thank you very much.
Really nicely done. Thank you, Laura.